Hello everybody, welcome back to another DDLC video. If you're wondering why I'm not actually on Doki Doki right now, it's because I was actually about to load it up. Then I saw this. I swear to God, I was supposed to get that one last time. I kept checking my files, but those bits were edited out. I was supposed to get this last time. Let me just open it up here before I load into Doki Doki. Is it? Hold up. This is it. Happy Thoughts. That's what it's called. Alright, we're off to a good start here. I was supposed to get this file last time, but I accidentally clicked no, I don't want to bring this file in. Yeah, I didn't know I was... Alright, I'm just going to ignore that and open up Doki Doki right now. Alright guys, we're loading in. Not suitable for children. Yep, and then we're greeted with this screen. Alright, now guys, I think what I'm supposed to do when I load up to here is click right here, which is supposed to say new game, but you know, something's happened to it. Let's play.
What the fuck?
No, I don't like that music. What was that? Okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. So this is basically just the start. That girl is... That's supposed to say Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together. Yep. But she's going to chase after me. Yep. And let's say already catch up to me. What the frick? No. What? What just happened? It's an ordinary school day like any other.
Boy, if you don't get...
What? The mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. It's rewriting the story without Sayori in it. Like, she just full on got deleted from the game. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. This is basically just the same. Like, it's just rewriting it without Sayori in it. I'm perfectly content just getting by my average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'll be any girls in it anyway. The school is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, look for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me, besides most of them would probably be way too demanding. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Joshua? Oh!
Ha ha ha, I'm gonna stab you.
Hey, Monica! How's it going? Okay. Sayori's still there. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. Yes, you did! You know everything, don't you? It's been a while, right? Sure. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me feels a little... What'd you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here, or markers? I guess you can check in the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. You're watching me, aren't you? Say yes if you're watching me. Okay, she didn't say yes. It's fine. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. There was 4 of them last time. Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori. Now there's only 3. Sayori's just gone. Sayori's just gone. She's... Bye. Well, I can see that. It's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps a manga collection in the club room. We know who that one is. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Joshua, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Something that I just realized, this was Sayori last time. Sayori's the one who invited us to the club. If Sayori was there last time, then how did we meet? She knows. She knew that we would be in this position. She knew that we would be here, so she came, because instead of Sayori being here, she's the one who knows, so she's the one who came to invite us, instead of Sayori. I see what you're doing, game. Since Sayori isn't here, and she knows everything, I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I'll check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Joshua, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Last time it said I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's because Sayori promised cupcakes. I sold my soul to Monica this time. No. I timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Why did Yuri glitch out? Girl 1, a guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to the Literature Club, Joshua. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. It's the same things. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Sayori was vice president last time. Now Yuri's vice president because Sayori's not here. Guys, I'm gonna keep checking the files. Sayori's still here. She's not supposed to be here. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Joshua in the classroom, and he decided to join. Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget about that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Joshua? The girls have a few desks arranged on the table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make everyone happy. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. I'm gonna try to skip over some stuff, because obviously we know that it's basically just the story is being rewritten. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much important. I'm confident that we'll all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting it down. You keep a whole lot of tea in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get imitated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Joshua, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up. She wants to say something. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a flourishing world is equally impressive. This crap is getting weird, guys. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. I couldn't say that word before. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning to read because of this game. So it's not just a weird horror game. Oh, please help me. Why am I playing this? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. We know that. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over for me at a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. Looks like you were looking for a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems. I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Let's write a poem. Yep. We know. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities. I did decide to take the responsibility. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Guys, if you are coming to this video wanting to, want me to read every single word, I'm sorry, you've came to the wrong video. Since I'm starting a new game, it's basically the same, just without Sayori. Do you agree as well? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with their dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Joshua. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. Leave the club! Why can't we get this decision? Just leave, finish the game, that's it. We don't have to go through all this creepy crap. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I would be super pissed. Joshua, I'm so happy. We can become an official club. Thanks so much for this. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring back the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Joshua, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I can already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans the tea set up. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you tomorrow. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way I find my mind wanders back and forth between those 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. What about Sayori? Come on. Where's Sayori? Will I be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like... Yes? Can you hear me? Who's talking to me? This has to be either Sayori or Monica. I know it's one of those two. Don't laugh like that. It's only those two. They're the only people there. Well, let's write a poem, shall we? Haha, I'm so excited. Okay, well, mouse. Papa. It honestly doesn't matter anymore. Silly. Puppy. Alright, I'll still try to go for Natsuki. Love. And anime. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so... I would punch my screen right now, but it's already broken. Alright. What was that? Alright. Thanks for keeping your promise, Joshua. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It is. It really is. Why did it sound like that was out of tune? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed. Guys, I actually got so freaked out right there. Oh. Jesus Christ, Natsuki. I need to take a break for a second. You saw how freaked out I was. That was a genuine scare. Oh. Jesus Christ, Natsuki. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you planned it. Just come out and hang out with here if you want, but if you don't, take us seriously. Why are you over the text? I can't read. I can't read. I couldn't read. What the freak was that? Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated Natsuki flops back into a seat. Guys, I'm actually scared to play this game right now. That was... Alright. Let's get this over with. I'm sorry, Joshua. Make sure to put you in comfort first. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. What? I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just wanted to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like. Oh! Guys, I think we accidentally picked Yuri more than we picked, Natsuki this time. That was a mistake. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. As a short read, it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. That this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I want a Natsuki though! Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Wait. The screen seemed tilted, guys. Did you see that? It like untilted when Yuri went away. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Like, I know I do like Five Nights at Freddy's, but this is even scary, bro. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Ah! Here, Natsuki. Oh! So, are we doing Natsuki's part? She seems to be annoyed by something by approaching her. Gets loud. You looking for something in there? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone's just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books across the shelf. Manga. Read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway? I heard you bring it up on some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on one of the sides of the shelf. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She turns to a box of manga and slips a volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer and look at the box she's admiring. Half-8 girls? It's a series I've never heard. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll let you do one thing. I mean, it's creepy, but it's true. Don't judge a book. It's true. Don't judge a book. But that was creepy. So I'm not going to talk about that. Natsuki pulls out the first volume. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's Mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that. You make me feel weird. Natsuki crushes her arm. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? You don't get that close. It was fine last time. But when this creepy crap is happening, I don't want people to be this close to me now. It's scary. It's not, even though I thought you were just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing someone you like with someone else, yes. Already had this conversation. You don't? Oh yeah, this is when I said that she has no friends. Yep, don't have any friends. Sorry. Luckily I can get my friends to read this. They think manga is for kids. You still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch him in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort. Find friends who don't judge. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers. That's me. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh god, she's got daddy problems. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, I am here, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. You're gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. Glance over at her. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. How about no? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's directions. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. What was that? Natsuki, don't worry. She's fine. Oh, she's fine, alright. This is freaking creepy, bro. I can't get over the fact where all of this stuff... They're just throwing things at me, and it's weird. That's why I always kept a snack in my bag for her. Well, is it like some special sort of like, I don't know, bar? Like magic bar? Why don't we all share poems now? I mean, Sayori isn't there. She's not there. She's gone. No. Guys, I got a new file. Can you hear me? Oh god, we've got another file! There's a little devil inside of all of us. Beneath there was a manufactured perception, their artificial reality. It's a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort, food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knots. Wait. Either this is Sayori or Monica. Natsuki and Yuri are fine. They have been glitching out, but they're fine. It's saying, like, right here. Where is it? Where is it? Into comfort food. That has something to do with Sayori. She loves food. Judgment, elitism, self-doubt. That's all like. That was Sayori, cause she had depression. That was Sayori. Loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt. But this game just keeps it keeps giving you stuff. Sayori's still there. It keeps giving you surprises. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, I'm not sure if I trust Natsuki or Yuri. I'm gonna go with Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem. Hi Joshua, having a good time so far? Yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, I'm always listening, don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, be afraid, yep. Anyway, want to share your poem? Yep. I'm just gonna skip most of this. I like it. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Okay, so I did choose Natsuki's path. Alright, I wasn't sure if I did or not. Yep, Natsuki, yep. It just said something about Natsuki's dad, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims they're not very good. That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Looks like this is the new one. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. What do you think? It's very freedom. Sorry, I'm not really right person to ask for feedback. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had kind of some epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, the brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. I remember, I'm not sure what episode it was in, but I mentioned a song called Your Reality. It does appear in this game at the end. These lines are in it. Just move your hand. And then it said, deep dark puddle of ink and stuff like that. probably said the same thing last time, I don't know. That's my advice for today, thanks for listening. Woo! Let's go to the crazy one, shall we, Nazi? I feel safer with Natsuki than Yuri, I don't know why. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, you like it, don't you? Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point in sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted you to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I guess I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, that sucks, and you ruined it. Hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Oh, she's getting angry. I don't like that face. It's creepy. You don't understand. Yep. Alright. It's the same thing. People can try it. That's about it. Yep, there we go. Yep, you're a pro. Alright. Let's go to the crazy one. Woo, Yuri, what's up? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. I don't know how to breathe. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Yep. You raised your voice. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for beginners, and having them been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style from separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's like her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. Of course, that's nothing you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing. Not just finding them, building them, might take you some time. Also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Okay. Let's just, it's fine. Yep. Let's read poems. We've already read this, I think. Ghost Under the Light. Yeah, we've already read that. Light flickers, I flicker back. That's a relief. Also like the poem. Yep. Right. Let's skip all this stuff. Alright, phew. Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. No more stressful than I anticipated, as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing skills. This is a club after all. I saw it. Did you guys hear that? Monica's writing something in a notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Gingerly exchange sheets of paper. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki, yup. I remember this. What's with this language, huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Joshua did too. So based on that, I'll quietly do that. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer. Don't expect to change anytime soon. Which I haven't yet. Joshua liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, here we go. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Joshua appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he appreciated my advice more? You're full of yourself. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on. Yep. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magical grow a size bigger. Natsuki. I'm Natsuki. That's a little... This doesn't involve you. You really act as strong as you do? Me, look who's talking. You want to be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle is too much women. See? Just saying that improves my point. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others. You're sickening attitude. The things you can put toxic personality. And the cute thing about you is how hard you try. Be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Whoa! Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me for cutting myself? You're just cutting. What is... Yeah, go on. Let Joshua hear everything you really think. Sure, he'll be head over heels. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me. She knows that I'm standing here. Joshua, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What is this? How did I get dragged into the... what? Oh, you can't click. You can't click anything. Oh. Hi, Monica. Hey, Joshua. Why don't we step outside for a bit, okay? What was that, Monica? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better for us to stay out like this. Yeah, you think? Go back inside when they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members. Just wish I was able to be a little more aggressive. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms over her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Yuri, Joshua, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like you to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not that. I didn't want to get much of a chance to discuss my book with Joshua. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you. What was that? Hold up. I don't know. Sticky. Color. Beauty. Kawaii. What is this? Like, honestly. Jumpy. Dazzle. Kitty. Bouncy. Cute. Nibble. Ribbon. Hop. Precious. Lollipop. What is that? Time for the club meeting. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering club room as usual, Scene greets me. Welcome back. Hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Alright, guys, let's see how long I've been recording for. Alright, 48 minutes. Now, guys, I'm gonna try not to edit this video that much. I'm just gonna cut some stuff out because, you know, the 48 minutes is a lot of time, but I think I can go a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna go for like over an hour for this video. So let's continue. Yuri glances over her shoulders, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading a manga. And surprisingly, Monica isn't there yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you're considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't mean to make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Joshua? Don't say those kind of things, frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you joined the club. Everything's a bit brighter with you around, and, sorry for what I'm saying right now. Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything like that I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Guys, hold up. I'm gonna play the clip back. Here it is. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely. Like, but Monica said yesterday that Natsuki, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it completely. Not that she'll forget about it, she'll forget about it completely. Monica knows something. Monica knows it. Did you say something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries a little too much about little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear. I was always afraid you secretly hated me. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Why did you take so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Yep, she plays piano. Yep. Monica smiles. Don't worry, I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Joshua, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you want to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure that Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After I finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. Whoa! She's used to being ignored. Whoa! Yuri, calm down. Come on. We're going over there. What was that? What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol at the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped in there have this trait that turns into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing... Jesus, Yuri! That might be a little too much of a spoiler, but anyway, I'm really into it. Book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Oh, I'm sure you are. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you a fan? Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I definitely enjoy those kind of books and stories, don't worry. I hope so. Totally forgot about those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Alright, bring Natsuki back, please. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes, you are. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and write fill my... What did I just say? I don't know what that just said. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And P, please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. This is the literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book. Alright, it's fine. Is it fine if I sit here? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? Bro, what was that glitch? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. Just something I'm not very used to. That's reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. Or whatever that said. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your butt. What did that... I was just bathing, like, in front of... I don't know what that said. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? Don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own book. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Alright, there we go. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side. I do the same with my right arm. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side, but holding it like this. We're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Oh, she's looking at me now. So turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit too distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. Since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own I don't know. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it fluster over to her side as she catches it on her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Whoa, I don't like that face. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things and like that. That's what you were talking about. Oh, I accidentally clicked something. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't get that part yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Haha. Yuri, feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Joshua? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Alright, who should I show my poem to first? What's up, Natsuki? How are you? Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, this one was as good as your last one. I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find... whatever that said. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending more time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something different from it. That literally says nothing. Joshua? Whoa, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why'd you ruin it? Why'd you like Yuri more? I think we were better off associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So you just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Joshua. Do you hate me? Do you want... This club is the only place I feel safe. Whoa! Don't ruin this day for me. Don't ruin it, please. Stop talking to Yuri. Play with me. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me! Whoa! What the what was that? She just snapped her neck. Jesus Christ. Natsuki! Okay. Sure then. Hi again, Joshua. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Alright, great job. I was going ooh in my head. Yep, I know. Guess I underestimated you. It's easiest to keep expression. That way it always counts. Yeah. Not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. Let's see. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like a bad thing, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time on her own, in her own head. There's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction. So don't blame her for coming here on a little strongly, like earlier. If she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get to my poem now. You want to read my poem? Yep. I want to read your poem. Whoa, what's this? Save me. It's different. Beautiful colors. It's basically the same thing as last time, except, you know, what's at the end? Delete her. Guys, I'm starting to see a message here. Hold up. Look at this. Look at this. Right. Save me. Delete her. Last time it said load me. Save me, load me. But now it's saying save me, delete her. Who's it want me to delete? Yuri? Natsuki? What are you doing? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Okay, I'm just trying to, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help. That's my advice for today. She was talking to us. Thanks for listening. Okay, Yuri's still here. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's a lot of things you could have worked on, but it doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wait. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Liner, gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. I don't really feel like reading this. Haha. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Haha. I'm okay. That sounds like me. I'm okay. I'm not retarded. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I've unlocked another special poem. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. That's Sayori! She's hanging. That's Sayori hanging. Whoa! We're all done reading each other's poems. We have something we need to go over today. Is this about the festival? Sort of. It's like... What was that? My mouse turned into Sayori. Okay, we're talking about it. Talking about the festival. Yep. Yep, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine. Okay. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Joshua want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of whatever that says. Guys, I don't really want to read some of this. Joshua, why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice to join. Monica sits down and stares at a desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? What's she done? She's told Monica about something. I should have read it. It's not about being honest, it's about the word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just wanted a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Joshua. It's not the same. Don't worry. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of... What? Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Yuri! Whoa! Her eyes just popped. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make this decision like that. What about you, Joshua? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer before is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. It's what I'll end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change, the members identify the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Whoa, her eyes are bleeding. Did you guys see that? Oh, stepping out of your comfort zone, like, once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Her eyes are bleeding. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Joshua? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Joshua before we leave. Just to see what he thinks. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately. Josh, I wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. It's getting darker, and I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? It's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. Now, I know that Monica knows that it's a game. She just said that she feels like we're the only real people here, which we are. Because she knows... I don't know. I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things that I only know you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! Whoa, what was that? Alright guys, I've been recording for an hour and 11 minutes, so I think I'm going to end this video off here. It's getting really weird. Alright, it's getting extremely weird. I don't know what this game is anymore. Like, there's lots of jump scares and stuff all of a sudden, and I don't know. I'm getting creeped out by it. And as we know, Monica's breaking the fourth wall a little bit more. Yuri, it's just weird. Natsuki's weird. And they're getting weirder. So yeah, thanks for watching this Doki Doki Literature Club video. I will be back on this. I'll probably start recording straight after this because I just want to get into it. I can't get enough of this game, I swear. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more videos like this. I also post Fortnite content and some VR content as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Hello everybody and welcome to the end of the video. I kid you not, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Not many people make it this far. Anyway, so I have an announcement to make right now. So basically, after this video posts, I will be uploading every 3 days. I know, a really good upload schedule from me. Yes, me. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.
Yeah, hold up, what the fuck? Hey, bass in the trunk, yeah. Shorty wanna fuck, but I'm busy getting bucks. If you know my fucking name, you know my music bumps. If you hate my fucking shit, you a motherfucking chump. Hey, ooh, yeah, damn, Billy stay high like a kite. Yeah, bitch, I blew up overnight. Yeah, you know the one.